Hello and welcome to the Rusty V. Today we're talking about drama. That dreaded foe that we find on every server. And this is my tale, what happened this wipe. So let me set the scene. Week 1 of the wipe. The dominant forces have set the ground. The no-lifers have evicted a few older players and taken a whole section of the map for themselves. So far they've taken the Heli and the Bradley pretty much every available opportunity. Now, this is a low pop server, like extremely low, maybe 15, 20 people tops. Kind of place where you find a few different types of people. You get your complete newbies, new to the game, looking to learn. You get your noobs, the people who just don't want to learn and quite happy to build and just mess about. You get your older players who work, don't have much time, looking to take it easy. And then you have your no-lifers who are looking to dominate the noobs. Well, this is a tale about the no-lifers and the revenge that was reaped upon them. So let's take this fairy tale back to the beginning. We're 1 week into the wipe. So far, no drama. Little bits of agitation here and there, but nothing really to write home about. The Heli comes in. I haven't taken the Heli yet. My tower's built, M249 ready. I watch the Heli. It flies over their base, flies around the map, comes back down over the top of my Heli tower. So I tag it, and off we go. But while I'm in the middle of fighting the Heli, a message pops up in chat. Who's taking the Heli? All caps. So I kill the Heli, and I'm like, it was me. What's up? I call dibs in all caps again. And I'm just like, well, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. You've taken it every single time. I flew over your base. I assumed it was good to go. But this was not good enough to satiate her rage. And it continued. Next thing I know, her partner's online saying, she called dibs, you shouldn't have taken it. So I just said, do you guys have monopoly on this or something? Is this something I need to be aware of? This angered them further. I had now besmirched their good name and questioning their integrity. So I'm like, something's going on here. We're going to get attacked. So I stash the 249. I get ready, take off my gear so I don't lose anything. And I go outside my Heli base. Boom! Headshot L96. They ran across the map and they were sniping me from a distance. Now, I checked the loot in the Heli and it was just crap, to be fair. It was nothing worthwhile. But they door camped me for the next hour and a half. Naturally, this soured my opinion on these fine folks. The next day we log in, expecting to be raided. What we ended up finding is somebody decided to grief our base. First it was spike traps, which are easy to clear with a flamethrower. Later that same day, in one little area near our gate, over 30 landmines at one side and another 20 at the other. Naturally, we had questions. Now before I got a chance to ask in chat if anybody knew anything about the mines, something else occurred. One of the players had built a clock and our virtuous duo decided it was up to them to protect it. Both of them spamming in all caps that if anybody touches this clock out in the open, they will be raided and wiped off the map. A few people questioned this. A few people were asking, will our bases be protected in a similar manner? Now our duo proceeded to berate those who asked that question. While this was going on, I decided to ask if anybody knew about these mines that had been placed in front of our base. The snide remarks then turned to me. Given what had happened the day before, given the way they were speaking to people in chat and the way they were acting, I asked Maxi, was it you? Your behaviour suggests that it's the kind of thing you would do. Merely asking the question made me their number one target. We're getting to the weekend, so I decided I'm going to change my name on Steam. Never done it before, so I was a bit unsure how to do it. And have a relaxing weekend, just try and fly under the radar. I couldn't really be bothered with the nonsense. Alas, they were not having it. They found out who was online. They went through people's profiles to find out if they had previous aliases. And they found me. And very oddly, they found me very quickly in game. They found my base when I was offline and raided it. Sunday rolls in. I figured out how they found my name so easily. I hadn't removed the previous aliases, and I had left my URL with the same name. So I edited it again, cleared it all off, made my profile private, just tried to have an enjoyable Sunday. But I was clever this time. I built next to a raided base. I didn't use any skins. I didn't use any names. I didn't use anything that suggested it was me. And I logged out inside the raided base instead of my own base. Yet on Monday morning when I logged in, lo and behold, my base had been raided. Signposts everywhere saying they knew it was me. And that made me question, how exactly have they figured this out? Little did I know, the admin of the server was also their friend. That evening I logged in, things got heated fairly quick. I question how exactly they knew that base was mine, considering I wasn't in there and there was nothing in there to indicate it was me. Almost immediately the server admin came online, questioning if I'm accusing him of helping them. Now I hadn't even said these words yet, but he was straight to the defense. So I said, well, have you? This angered him further. He decided to TP to me and kill me. So I respawned on the beach. He TP'd and killed me again. The next thing I know, I've been banned. Kicked from the server. Later that day, my teammate went online. She questioned what exactly had happened, and she was told that I lied to the admin. So she passed on a message for me. She said, I bet you can't do that on another server where your friend isn't an admin. This angered them. They decided they're going to follow me whatever server I went to, so I took them on a sweet little tour of a few different servers. While this was happening, the few people that they had upset already on the server contacted me on Discord and asked what had gone off, so I told them, and they said, well, we need to do something about it. We need to raid them. We need to teach them a lesson. Now, while we were on another server, on one account, I loaded up my second account, which wasn't connected to my main one, only had about 15 hours played, and I logged into the original server, and I played it off like a complete noob. Their server admin came into the base, no clipped in, checked what was in my boxes, tried to make a point that I couldn't team with one of them, claiming he had already been in a maximum team size, which wasn't the case. But I did it. We successfully flew in under the radar. For the next week, we geared up. On the other server, they were unable to find us for the whole week. What they had managed to do, however, is piss off the big groups on the other server. It's worth noting at this point that it wasn't just the two of them. The server admin from the original server had joined them. They went after everybody, thinking it was us. They raided as many bases as they could, thinking it was us. All they were doing was wasting their time, as we were still actually playing on the original server. They were just completely unaware. In this week, we'd managed to build up over 230 rockets, 28 C4, and over 10 stacks of explosive ammo. Our raids were planned on the new server. We were going to raid them on the Friday night. On the Saturday night, we were going to raid them on the original server. Friday night rolls round. All three are online. The server admin, who claims he wasn't part of it, was with them all along. This was a short and sweet raid. Many rockets were used. Their base was wiped out and taken off them. They tried to kick off in chat, claiming that rules were broken, but sadly for them, no such rules existed. They used this as an excuse to leave the server, but they were defeated and left with their tail tucked between their legs. It's now Saturday night. The plan is to wait for them to go offline. We know the moment that we start raiding them, if they were online, their server admin friend would be there to ban us. But we had to make a statement. We had to prove a point that they were not as untouchable as they thought they were. Step 1, take out their heli tower. Give people on the server a visual representation of what it's like to be taken down. Step 2, hit the rock formation base. Step 3, take the cave base, as we know that's where the loot would most likely be. What you're about to witness is the biggest raid I've ever been a part of, so sit back and enjoy.
Oh, half of it just disappeared.
Oh, nice. I'm
Which
behind
one?
you.
Piece on the left or the right? Isn't it pretty much wrecked beyond really reasonable use? Should we save rockets? We could just save the rockets now. I don't think it's going to be functional. If we got spare rockets at the end, then we'll completely level it.
Right there, yeah?
That's the only light I can make.
Sure.
Oh, that's good.
What, mine?
Yeah, I think it hit the, right there. Oh, I have like... I can't actually see anything.
Oh, I see an armored door down there. Here, go and have a look.
Is that backwards female there?
If I hit the door, would it hit the turret? Did I just put an incendiary in there? Yes, I did. You know, what? It's not putting the light out so we can get out. I like those, nice. Is that better?
Coming down.
Oh, good. You're missing the fun.
Oh!
Oh, we're getting to armored stuff. Found loot boxes, but nothing in them. I could easily smash that turret. Yeah. Yeah, but it seems to all gone over to the right. I found it. What the hell? I actually hit it, but it all splashed off onto the right. What the hell? Oh, it's hitting it a bit.
That's a lot of fire.
Yeah, I can pull the, let me see if I can catch it with... Okay, is that... Okay, no, it sees me from there. You're going to always use your rockets. It's down now. Do you even know what you're firing at anymore, boy?
We're firing stuff, right?
Well, there's some more boxes up there, so I could just go for a rocket if you want. We hit loot, boys.
Oh, loot!
C4
Yeah.
out.
Nope.
Like, dude, Killer, you need to be doing some of this. Here you go, some C4.
I already have 10 C4.
Alright.
You got that.
Rockets? You got rockets? No, you can use that.
Yeah, they're all sort of a fucking weapon bar. Exciting stuff in those boxes. What, here? Here?
Yeah.
Without killing myself, yeah.
I'll stand back and watch this one. If you two don't move, between the two of you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, but you wouldn't go
combination of
you
rockets.
go through this, would you? You'd go through this.
No, well, no, that's not actually the back. You see, that's going off to the right. So there's actually another back on it.
Yeah, that's a corner.
Yeah. So we're just gonna have to bite the bullet and just go straight through. Just rocket it then, I guess. TC. Oh yeah, baby. Explosive ammo.
Nope.
Hit. Yeah.
Obviously empty, because why would you put
Pop
anything
your
in it?
TC down, boy.
Our base now, bitch.
Yeah. Do you want me to go out with the building plan and just basically seal the space off, make it ours? Boom.
Kaboom. Shit of ammo.
Right, I'm blocking the space off, guys. So if you want it out here, get it out.
How is it? Right, what's the case?
Right, TC's blocked. Don't worry, I'm building another box. Alright.
Two hours later.
Oh boy. All I have are HVs.
I've got lots of rockets still.
I've got regular ammo.
No, I left
Yeah.
those out outside.
Yeah.
Right, rocket incoming. Oh, that's going to be TC there, isn't it? Somewhere behind that. Yeah. Alright, I'm hitting them. Oh, I think they're down. One's down.
gone.
Another shot.
Oh, more shots. Oh, what the fuck is that HV rockets? What's in